You try to control everything, not because you're arrogant, but because you're afraid. Afraid of being caught off guard, afraid of being hurt again, afraid of what happens when things go wrong. But here's the truth. Control isn't safety, it's tension. And the more you try to hold on, the more life slips through your grip. There's a cost to control. You lose your peace. You lose your presence. You lose the quiet joy of simply being. Because when you try to control everything, you don't just manage outcomes, you micromanage existence. And that's exhausting. Let go, not of responsibility, but of obsession. Let go, not of direction, but of the illusion that you can force everything into place. You are not weak for loosening your grip. You are wise. You are learning to breathe again without needing to hold everything in place. So, when you feel that familiar urge to fix, to steer, to tighten, pause. Ask yourself, what am I afraid would happen if I didn't control this? Sit with the answer. Don't run from it. Let it surface. That's where the healing begins. Trying to control everything is your mind's way of saying, I don't feel safe. But real safety doesn't come from control. It comes from trust. Trust in yourself. Trust in your response. Trust in the unfolding, even when you don't understand it yet. You're not here to control life. You're here to experience it, to shape what you can, and surrender what you can't. Because freedom isn't the ability to control. Freedom is the ability to let go and still feel whole. Look around your life. What are you trying too hard to hold together? What relationship, outcome, conversation, or version of yourself are you forcing? And ask, what would happen if I gave it space to breathe? Not abandon it. Just stop choking it with fear. You don't need to be in control to be okay. You just need to be in connection. With the moment, with your breath, with what's real. Control isolates you. Presence reconnects you. You don't have to know every answer. You don't have to see the whole path. You just need to take one honest step without forcing the next one. Control says, if I don't do this perfectly, everything will fall apart. But truth says, even if things shift, I can handle it. Control says, I must prevent pain. But peace says, I can walk through it and survive. Control says, don't let go. But your soul says, I'm tired. Please rest. So today, let go of one thing, one fear, one timeline, one version of how it should be, and replace it with space, with breath, with trust. Let life show you what happens when you stop trying to force the script. It won't always go your way, but maybe that's not the point. Maybe peace isn't about getting what you want, but staying grounded when you don't. When you let go, you create room for life to move towards you, instead of always being pushed by you. You can be intentional without being controlling. You can care deeply without gripping tightly. This is not about giving up. It's about giving space. And in that space, new answers emerge, new direction, new peace. So breathe, loosen the fist, trust the moment. Control is heavy, but presence is light. You don't need to control everything to feel safe. You need to let go of what isn't yours to hold. And when you do, you'll finally have the strength to hold what actually matters. This is your inner compass, and it always points to peace.